What's going on, guys? This is Danny from Slow Restoration, and most likely the Camaro is leaving today. That's right, guys. It's a little bit sad, kind of bittersweet. Car's been here so long, you kind of get attached to them because you're working on them for so long, but it is Chris's car. He's anxious to get it back, and I'm anxious for him to have it back and start enjoying this thing. He's actually on his way up right now, and when he gets here, he's bringing a few more kind of finishing touch pieces. Like I said before, in behind these headlight doors, I don't have the buckets or the headlights, and then these bottom marker lights, kind of small stuff like that. Come a long ways. This thing came in as a leaf sprung 10-bolt, patched up floors, some rust in one of the frame rails, small block Chevy 4-speed to a non-RS. So now it's an RS, big block, 5-speed, all brand new floors, new firewall, new mini tubs, new frame rails, new trunk floor. The list goes on and on. It's got a Speed Tech rear suspension now with 4-wheel Willwood disc brake, 4-wheel coilover, adjustable coilovers, which by the way, we still have to adjust the front up a little bit because it's just too low. It's actually rubbing the fender a little bit on that side because it's slammed. But we knew that the shocks are coilovers are pretty much all the way down, so we got plenty of adjustment up. But yes, this car has come a long ways. And then that's just like the outside and underneath. We peek inside, we have that rosewood wheel, we have our Dakota digital gauges, the console with the Dakota digital. You can see the Tremec 5-speed sticking up there. The vintage air, I forgot the vintage air. It's got air conditioning now. So yes, guys, this thing's got a whole list of options on the car now. It runs, drives, the air is working. Like I said, Chris is on his way up. We'll do the last few things to it. As long as the weather holds out, he's gonna take this home today. All right, Chris is here. We're finishing up all the last details. We got all the brakes bled. We're adjusting the front coilovers now. I think he's in love. I think he's liking it.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I want to say this. This gentleman has done an excellent job, over the top job. This is the guy you want to see. Danny built me exactly what I want and beyond.
Yeah, we went a little bit further than Chris. Chris originally wanted some floor pans touched up. He had some patches, touch them up, do some mini tubs, and address some rust on the rear frame rail. Well, we went a little bit further than that, as you can see. So now we have Speed Tech rear suspension, complete floor pan, new frame rails, new trunk floor, new tail pan. He built the 496 for it. It's got coilovers all the way around, Willwood disc brakes all the way around. It's got vintage air. It's got Dakota digital dash in it. The rosewood wheel. We blew it out on this one.
Yeah, nice job.
All right, Chris here to pick up his car, but we had to put him to work. He's making some last minute adjustments. He thinks it's too low to go on his trailer, so he's jacking it up a little bit. He'll make fine tuning adjustments when he gets this thing home, and he's going to do a 4-wheel alignment. And he's really going to have to dial it in when he gets his wheels and tires he's going to run, but that'll come in time.
Hold up, where's the key?
Where's the key?
Oh, here it is. Fell on, must have been on the floor. Is this new, Danny? New
Yeah.
key?
Yep.
Turn this air on.
Chris's very first drive in the car. Time to say goodbye. Load on the trailer. Does sound good. Alright guys, just like that, there goes the Camaro. It's kind of bittersweet, but I'm glad Chris is gonna take it home and enjoy it. It'll be back. We still got some small stuff to do. Once it gets painted, we're gonna actually put the interior back in, help Chris put the interior in, and we'll definitely go for a ride in it too. But bye Camaro. Alright guys, well that concludes a lot of work we did on that car. Thanks for joining in on the process here and the journey that car took in this shop, Finding Fast Motorsports shop. And I'll put some clips of that car when it first came in, and obviously you just saw it leave. So thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. This is a new project we just got in, customer's car. It's a 1969 Camaro. Very decent car, but it's getting ready to become an awesome car. In the trunk here, we have some Detroit Speed mini tubs. We're getting ready to install these, and the guy actually came and checked this car out after seeing it and loved the way it sit, loved the wheel tire package, so he decided to get the exact same Speed Tech rear suspension kit for it. So this car is getting ready to get the Speed Tech suspension kit with the torque arm and the Detroit Speed mini tubs. He's going to be running a 335 tire with the Speed Tech suspension kit and the Detroit Speed mini tubs, and it's also getting a 9-inch. So it's going to be a really different car when he gets this back. So first step on this is to get it all ripped apart, get all this old suspension out of the way so we can get cutting, and let's get started.
Okay, that's it, man.
All right, let's raise it up off the frame. All right, Chris, what do you think?
I think I'm a long way from really being where I want to be at.
This is the best step of getting there, though. Got the subframe out, motor and trans, got the rear out, springs, complete suspension's gone. We can start cutting now. There you can kind of see the patch job that was done on the tunnel before, and it's definitely not what I would call nice at all. So that's all coming out. It's all going to be replaced. As you can see by a close-up of the trunk floor, at first glance it looks good, but there's actually a hole there. There's a hole there, and it's got some pitting in it, so you know, whether the hole is quarter size or football size, it's still a hole, so it needs to come out and be replaced. The bad is, well, it's kind of what I expected. This dash, some of the metal actually peeled off as I was pulling the windshield out. You can see down in there and see the body filler someone used. That whole piece is delaminating. We got top of the dash off, and you can see the damage, the rust damage, but the cow panel is actually still solid. So once we get that cleaned up, we'll get that prepped and some weld through primer sprayed on it. This cart has really came in handy. We've used this thing countless number of times, and we have some crossbars. We're going to weld diagonally in here and then weld them to get together, so when we cut this floor out, it'll strengthen it and keep the body from twisting. We got the front part of the floor hauled out. That's the first step. We'll keep cutting our way back. We got both sides mocked up in here. They fit pretty decent. This side actually fits a little bit nicer. For this roughly in place, now let's lower the car down. Again, clean all that up, and we'll be ready for our new firewall.